The souls in Purgatory confirm that we are close to the prophesied warning in Garabandal. The souls in Purgatory visit Earth with special permission from God to ask for prayers, masses, and sacrifices in order to quickly ascend to heaven. And they also do it to fulfill a mission. And they explain to the mystic Maria Simma how heaven reinforced the traditional doctrine of purgatory in the Apparitions of Garabandal. Doctrine that was being questioned in the church. And they indicated the veracity of the prophecy of Our Lady in Garabandal about the eminence of the warning to illuminate the conscience of human beings and that they return to God. It is said that the sufferings of the senses and the losses that occur in purgatory surpass all human sufferings. But St. Catherine of Genoa has also said that there is no happiness comparable to that of the soul in purgatory, except that of the saints in heaven, because their happiness lies in the fact that they are sure that they cannot be lost. The souls in purgatory do not want to return to earth because they consider it a place of darkness, where the soul can be lost. God anticipated the erosion of faith and gave the remedy to his church through the messages of Garabandal. There, more than 2,000 apparitions occurred between mid-1961 and the end of 1965 to 4 girls. The messages given directly or indirectly in these apparitions gave us the answer to the problems that began to worry the church due to the preaching of the modernists. The attack points of the Catholic doctrine were enunciated in Garabandal in one way or another. God, through Mary, wanted to convey to us the need to maintain our traditional convictions and beliefs, and to maintain our religious practices that were practiced until then. The message about purgatory was given in Garabandal, indirectly through the girls' own actions. It was a lesson communicated not through words but through actions, which were seen in practice at the time. Our Lady often led seers in ecstasy to pray for the souls in purgatory. Implicit in the message was the teaching that all souls that are saved do not go directly or immediately to heaven. Some of them are not ready to see God and must be cleansed, thus making atonement for their sins in an intermediate place which we call purgatory, that is, a place of purge. And there was also a direct reference to Purgatory and Garabandal, which has to do with the items kissed by the Blessed Virgin during the events. Our Lady told Conchita that those who use them with faith and trust will make their purgatory on earth. The prayer for the souls in purgatory was common in Garabandal since time immemorial. At dusk, a woman walked the streets according to an old custom, ringing a bell to invite the neighbors to pray for the souls in purgatory. The visits of the girls to the cemetery in ecstasy and the prayers for the deceased relatives when they visited the houses were frequent during the apparitions. Our Lady confirmed this habit of praying for souls when she herself guided the girls in a state of ecstasy. He would take them to the village cemetery alone or accompanied by other people, and this happened more often during the month of November than at other times of the year. In November, they went around the town, praying up to 5 times, leaving the crowd behind them and stopping at the gates of the cemetery to pray for the souls in purgatory. Other times, the girls in ecstasy have the habit of going to take the crucifix to the sick and elderly people. When one was very old or was about to die or was very sick, they would go to the house at night and say 2 or 3 rosaries with him. Maria Simma, the mystic who received frequent visits from these poor souls, has been told that something truly important is going to happen on earth and that it is at the door. She says that for many years they told her that it was at the door, but since May 1993 they have used the expression, "it is at the door," and that it will be something for the conversion of humanity. They told her that the warning to illuminate consciences, prophesied by Our Lady, will come from God and will be for the conversion of all. God will make his existence very clear, But even so, not everyone will turn their hearts towards him. They told her that the 20th century cannot be compared to any other century in terms of apostasy, lack of mercy, and prayerlessness. And this is because the devil has been very active, because he knows that a great event is about to occur and that it will serve for the conversion of humanity. Satan knows that he will soon be greatly weakened, and he always gives his loudest cry before being defeated. In addition, the souls in purgatory told her that the church is in the worst state in its history. There will be a great change, which we could call purification. But they also informed her that the situation will improve later and that we have hope. The souls in purgatory told her that there are many priests, bishops, and cardinals in purgatory, and also that others have been lost forever in hell. And they have told her that it is the priests who have the most responsibility for the current situation of the church. The souls in purgatory have told her that never before in the history of the church has it been in as bad a state as it is today. Everywhere the sin of apostasy reigns, and it is the priests who will be most held responsible for it. Instead of praying and teaching the word, they seem to run from one place to another, studying psychology, public speaking, accounting, or whatever, learning how to approach their audience. It is they who must show the people how to approach Jesus and Mary through prayer, and not try to teach themselves to adjust to this highly secularized society. The girls from Garabandal had pointed out that, before the warning arrives, the church would have to go through a tough test, in which external factors such as persecution would come together, and internal factors such as a crisis of faith, which would give the impression that the church would be about to perish. The souls also said we should pray for the United States because what is at the door will affect it. Well, so far about the revelations related to purgatory in the Garabandal apparitions and the corroboration of their veracity by the souls in purgatory that visit Earth. And I would like to ask you if you think that most of the Catholics you know believe that the souls in purgatory visit Earth or not. God bless you and keep you.